Day Scholars. Today we're going to be taking screenshots of our application and its code, and we're going to be putting it onto our portfolio. So you need to have two tabs open. You have MIT App Inventor open with your application, and you also have your portfolio open. All right, and this is just an example portfolio. So what we're going to do first is we need to take a screenshot of our phone screen as well as the code under the blocks editor. And before we do that, let me show you how to take a screenshot. So here's a picture of a Chromebook keyboard. Your keyboard on your Chromebook should look something like this. And the buttons that you need to press to take a screenshot of a section of your screen are Control, Shift, and then the change window button. So let me highlight those for you. So you're going to hit Control, you're going to hold down Shift, and then you're going to hit the change window button at the same time. Okay, so then let me draw these for you here, if it'll let me. I got a pen here. So Control, Shift, and then this is the change window button on the Chromebook. This button is also known as F5. It's a function key because we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons away from escape. But on the Chromebook, it's not labeled as 5. It just has this little symbol on it. All right. So those are the three buttons we're going to hit to take a screenshot. So let's go back to MIT App Inventor, and I'm going to do the same thing. And mine's going to look a little different because I'm on a Windows machine, but I'm going to hit my screenshot buttons like I showed, and then the screen will most likely darken and you'll have a little different symbol here. And I'm going to click and drag a rectangle around the phone screen here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just going to get as close as I can. Release, and then it will take a screenshot. And you should have a little thing in the bottom right show up here that says the screenshot is saved. All right. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the blocks and you'll do the same thing. You take a screenshot of the blocks. So I'm going to do Control, Shift, and then the F5 button, the change window button. Click on, or click and drag this section of the screen to get a screenshot. And now I got my second screenshot. Now that I got both my screenshots, I can go back to the portfolio here. All right. And on my portfolio, I got my home page, got my About Me page. We're going to go to Pages on the right. Okay. And we are going to click on Pages in the top right. And I'm going to add a new page. Okay. And from here, I'm going to call the new page My Apps. I'm going to keep it simple. So you're going to have a page on your portfolio just called My Apps. And now I've opened it up. I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm just going to add a text box. And I'm going to call this section Text. Let's call it My Text to Speech App. And again, I'm going to try and make it look pretty. I'm going to make it maybe a heading or even a title might work. And I'm going to change the emphasis just to make it a little bit prettier. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 of these layouts. Let's keep it simple. All right, we got 2 layouts here. The first layout is going to be user interface. Second layout is going to be code. All right, and again, I'm going to change these around. I want them to look a little bit different. I don't want these to be title. I'd rather them be like headings. Let's do that. Okay, then we got to put in our screenshots. So to put in the screenshot, we're going to click on the little plus symbol here next to the user interface. And I'm going to click on that plus symbol. I'm going to hit upload. All right. And that'll open up your file management system. My file management system looks a little bit different. I have mine saved in a folder here. And for the user interface, I'm going to select the picture of the phone, right? Because that is the user interface. And I'm going to hit open. And once you have it uploaded, you can move this around to make it look a little bit nicer. I'm expecting you to because you need to be able to see it all. So there we go. There's that. Then I'm going to upload the code. So I'm going to click down here again, upload. I'm going to find my code, open. Same thing, move it around to where it's easier to see. All right. And from here, what you need to do in these text boxes, I want you to explain what you've done. So for this, right, what did we add? For this application, I added 4 buttons. So anyway, first I added let's go back to MIT and double check, right? A table arrangement. All right, table arrangement right there. I selected a table arrangement. I added a table arrangement in order to organize 4 buttons into a grid pattern. Then I added a unique picture for each button. I also added a text to speech component. All right, so let's double check and see if that was everything that I added. All right, table arrangement, 4 buttons, text to speech component, and the pictures. I did it. So that's great. I explained that. That's good enough for right now. Then for the code, explain what the code does. This code allows the user to click on one of the buttons, and then the button will have the text to speech speak a message, right? And that's basically it. So and that was what, maybe 3 sentences, 4 sentences max. And all I did is explain what they do. So that's all you have to do for your application to be uploaded to your portfolio. So you have a new page called My Apps. You've titled it My Text-to-Speech App. You have the user interface with a picture and a few sentences explaining what you did to create it. You have the code, picture of the code with a couple sentences, or even that, I have 1 sentence explaining how the code works. All right, so that's basically it. If you're having issues, let me know. I'm happy to help you out. Check the module for any other resources that may be able to help you as well.